Hi, it's Steve with Coin Stuff I Like, bringing you a video on a new purchase that I bought at the Wednesday evening auctions from Coins Making Sense. I'll put the link to that YouTube channel in the description of this video. Kevin does a great job. Tiny's the auctioneer. Kevin brings in great coins and has great deals. So this one just arrived yesterday, and I don't normally buy S-Mint coins unless something just captures me. This is a 20-cent piece, and I've contemplated putting together a 20-cent collection. I have the 1875 CC 20-cent piece. So I've contemplated putting together a set. So I bid on this auction and won, and it arrived yesterday. So I wanted to share it with you. And it's an XF45 from PCGS. The When they minted these things in San Francisco back in 1875, there's a little over 1 million minted, and the estimated survival rate of these coins is 25,000 in all grades. The PCGS has graded just over 6,000 of them, and of those just over 6,420 are XF45s. But there's just almost 3,500 that are graded higher. So this is not a super uncommon grade. You can get better coins, but the price was very reasonable on Kevin's auction. So I bought it and it arrived yesterday. And as I typically do, I check the coin. I always like to check to see is there a variety? And sure enough, this one is an FS302. FS302 is sort of a double error, so to speak, a double die variety, both obverse and reverse dies display unique features. One, on the obverse, there's a misplaced date. So you can see a bit of the 7 down here. And in this, in hand and with loops, I could see a little bit of 5 here too. But this is all that's necessary. There is also a FS301 misplaced date where it's an 8, and it's down here, the remnants of the misplaced date. Here, the misplaced date remnant is the 7. It also, on the reverse, has a repunch mint mark. This is a pretty cool feature. You can see it's sort of rotated, a repunch mint mark. So it wasn't hard to find this, looking at it with loops, and I see this, and then it prompted me to look deeper, and then I saw this. So FS 302. That was a surprise. And this one even has a nice little die crack running under cents, and then all the way up to the A and C in America. That's not required for attribution, because the attribution points are here, misplaced date, and the repunch mint mark, and they're not hard to identify. But it's just sort of a curious thing, and I wanted to take a photo and show you that one too. So now we'll come back and look at the PCGS totals graded for a FS302. And there's been 46 FS302s graded by PCGS. Only one in XF45. Obviously, this one here is not in the attributed holder, but there is one other XF45 attributed as a FS302. There are 28 higher graded FS302. So this is sort of, sort of in the middle of the lower third of the graded population, but there's not that many. So I'm pleasantly surprised that I wanted to maybe consider building a 20-cent piece set, and that's why I got it. Plus, it was at a great price. But I'm very happy to find that it also is a Cherry Picker's Guide Variety FS302. So, thank you, Kevin. Now, Kevin, I know you have a 20-cent piece collection, and if you want this one back, I'll sell it back to you, or we can trade. I want to see you have your collection have this if you need an FS302 in your collection. So we'll talk, and but nevertheless, for those watching, excited to present this to you. And remember, take a look at your coins, see if you've got an interesting variety. And remember, buy stuff you like, but be smart about what you buy. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.